Hello, Taurus. I just want to make sure that I'm on because I'm using this new equipment and it's a little bit off. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Tarot Sacred Oracles Readings by Phil. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you taking the time to listen, chill out. I hope that you're listening to this when you're relaxing, when you can pay attention and focus in on what's going on for the month of April 2023, Taurus. This is all about you. Okay. So before I begin and get into the tarot reading, there's another reading, and that is a general word from the oracle, the sacred oracle. And in the sacred oracle for the month of April of 2023, Taurus, it is indicating and is cautioning us to go ahead and take care of our bodies, all right? Especially in the area of the waistline and the buttocks area. It could be oh my God, the nerves, sciatic nerve. Oh, I couldn't think of the word sciatic nerve, and being able to take care of that. Make sure that you're lifting with your legs and not with not forcing yourself so that you can have some sort of unbalance. So it's important that you keeping track of in that you keep in balance with that. Also, it talks about for women, for Taurus women, to be careful with your menstrual feminine issues, menstrual period, or whether that's your uterus. I recommend that you do go to your gynecologist if it's something that you've been putting off and it's something that you thought about but not really wanted to do it. This is a time to do it. If you know that there's something wrong already, or something is not going the right way, or you suspect something because it's foreign to your body, we get to know when something is not supposed to be there. And when we go to the doctor can catch it early enough so that we don't have to deal with a bigger situation later. For the guys, if you and even for the gals, if if you're coming of age and you haven't done your colonoscopy, take care of that, because again, the oracle is talking about the abdomen part, maybe also having to do with acid reflux. If you're waking up in the middle of the night and it feels like it's suffocating you, or you feel some burning sensation, or even throughout the day, go to the doctor. They can help you, all right, so that you can bring into alignment. The other thing that I wanted to share that the oracle did mention for the month of April of 2023 is that this month of April is going to be a month that is going to be a month of business increase, whether that is your own personal business or whether that has to do with a job promotion or a position that you applied for, negotiating contract agreements, anything that has to do with your own business, anything that has to do with business, there is an increase, a probability that is going to be an increase, okay? So just wanted to share that with you concerning that. And so take care of your health, Taurus. I'm sorry, I was reading at my notes because I take notes, And I have already laid out the cards for you, Taurus, so that I can get into the meat of the reading, the tarot reading. The first card that came out for you, Taurus, it is the card of justice. All right. And I want to talk to you a little bit about that, because that card can mean a lot of different things. It can mean balance or restoration of balance. It can mean legal issues. All right. It can also indicate karma being restored. All right. Somebody paid you wrong. It's being restored, and you will see it in front of your face. If you owe the piper, well, it's time to pay. It's just the way it is, Taurus. Nothing to do with me. I'm just reading what is laid out. And so at this time, I do show that there is karma being restored. I also show judgment. And judgment, okay, right here, judgment as the phoenix rising from the ashes, as a resurrection, something that you leave behind. You leave behind your old you, your old habits. I think that a lot of us are getting this message from the universe that it's time for change. Now, I want you to understand this. Not everybody can understand that message. And I would not share it with everybody because the first thing that's going to happen, what do you think is going to happen? Taurus, the first thing that they're going to happen is something like this. And who does she think she is? Or who the hell does he think he is? Because he thinks he's better than me. And so it's best not to share like when we're going through that change, or that we've decided to change our habits, or we decided to change our life, or we've decided to turn our life over. It's not that we're better than anybody, because it's not about that, Taurus. What it is that you have decided in your journey, because of the divine, because of your connection with the divine, and is to better yourself so that you can be victorious and successful and be in alignment and in balance in your life. That's the reason why you're having these urgencies and you're beginning to change things, whether that's a diet plan, whether that's cutting back on certain things, whether that is cutting back on bad habits. And it's kind of like, cutting back, or maybe even altogether leaving things, and it does happen. And it doesn't mean, like I said, that you or I or anybody is better than anybody. It just means that you are on a different path. You've chosen to step up to the next level of your higher self. All right. And a lot of people cannot understand that. And so it's okay. They don't have to understand. The only person that needs to understand is you. Okay. And that's it. So I want to tell you that karma is being restored, that there's a rejuvenation of you, reinventing yourself, doing like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Well, what happens with the ashes? When the fire came, it burned away all the crap that was not needed no more. And this is what's happening right now in the month of April for you, my dearest Taurus. Is about old habits, old ways of thinking, old ways of acting out, old ways of handling situations. And this is just like coming to you, right? Because it's coming at you and it's like, oh my God, like, I still want to do this. And the universe comes back and says, all right, go ahead. And all of a sudden we get our karma. We get a checkup and we go like, oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. Because you start towards that path, and all of a sudden when things don't work out the way you thought, and then you come back and go, oh my God, what have I done, right? And so it's okay. It's all part of the process, and it's all a part of the experience into changing, rejuvenating, transforming ourselves, reinventing ourselves. The old does not work anymore, whether that's an old work vocation or the approach to how you used to do things with your old vocation, and something new is coming up. But the universe also says, take a break, rest a little bit, okay? Rest a little bit, because there is a lot of hard work ahead, right? But just rest a little bit so that you can rejuvenate, so that you can wake up with better ideas, with better energy, with higher levels of energy, that you can accomplish the things that are coming into your life in the month of April. Well, what's coming? Changes, good, positive changes, if you make the right decisions. That's what's happening. So I do see a card of celebration, a card of a reunion of some sort, where you will be happy and you'll be able to enjoy your friends and stuff. But I also feel something in my spirit that I want to share, that the ancestors, the universe is sharing with me right now. And this is what I hear. You're going in to the celebration with your friends, and you can connect. You can in certain levels, but you can't anymore. Like something, I really believe, Taurus, that for you is a moment of transformation, so much so that you're being moved to a different environment, to different friends, to different job. Oh my God, I laugh because that is just joyful. It is awesome. It's awesome that you're going through this transformation, and it is good. And you should celebrate the change in your life because you need to listen to your intuition, to that psychic ability that all of us have, that be able to listen with our guts, with our heart, right? And being able to distinguish what works and what doesn't anymore, and what is it that you want. Do you want a better life? You want to enjoy your days, or you want to not? It's up to you. I do feel that in this situation that you're going through this transformation, as indicated in the Eight of Swords, you see this woman is bound and is surrounded um, by swords, but she's not incarcerated. She's not completely closed. She has a path open before her. If she really wants to, she can unbind herself, release herself and unblind, take those blindfolds off, and she can walk. All right. So what I'm gathering from this reading is that you want this change, you really do, but you feel kind of afraid of taking that step, or maybe you don't know if you take that step what it all entails, but the universe is telling you that it's time for change. And not only that, look at the next card. The next card, and remember that these readings are very general. There are some Tauruses that will be able to resonate with this, and there is others that won't, and there's some others that is for thought, and you kind of put it in a shelf like a book, and then all of a sudden something happens throughout the month of April, and you take it out and you go, oh my gosh, I remember what Phil said. Let me go back to that reading. Let me go see and find out what was he talking about. Oh my gosh, it makes sense now. So sometimes things don't make sense right away, but they will. The card that I want you to see is the Knight of Wands. This is a card that indicates a change of residence. It can also be a travel by airplane, or maybe it can also indicate a quick movement. All right, but I believe it's talking about a movement, a change of residence, not just a physical residence. And to some of you, you will be moving to a different apartment or a different house, a different city or a different state. That's happening. But also, not only that, you're being taken out. The universe literally has you in their hands, okay, in its hands, and it's basically literally just pulling you, uprooting you, if you will, from these friendships and this establishment and this place, and it's just pulling you out and decided to plant you somewhere else. Taurus is planting you somewhere else where you will grow, where you will have success, where you will have victory, where you will be in balance, and you're going to think back and go, wow, I didn't think I was able to do it because I had so many fears. I had so many obstacles, or I thought there were obstacles, and they weren't. All it was and all it is, my dear Taurus, is a choice. Now, the outcome of this also is exciting because in doing this change, now I'm talking to somebody that has, or people that have been longing for a partner in their lives, because it's a place. And some of you don't. You can say you don't want one, and that's okay. You're entitled to it. But deep inside in your heart, you know that you do and would appreciate if there was someone in your life. And this someone is coming. This someone is going to be your soulmate. This someone is your twin flame. And it is something that you have desired for a while and is coming into fruition. It is manifesting a new person in your life that you have been praying to manifest, that you have been working with either positive thinking or law of attraction, or even whatever rituals or candle magic or whatever it is that you do to bring this person. And maybe you did it and forgot about it. Maybe somebody else did it for you and forgot about it. And lo and behold, here they come, ready or not. But the thing with this is that the the what do you, I don't want to call it the caution, but the stipulation is that you have to follow the universe and what is indicating you to change, to move, to uproot. Now, don't misunderstand. Some of you are called to be moved completely away to another residence, another city, another state. Some of you, it just means leaving behind all the people that are known. You just leave it behind. Okay. And so the final card, and I'll leave it at that. I think you know what I'm talking about, Taurus. All right. And the final card, it says big, bold vision. Big, bold vision. Taurus, you got it in you. All right. I believe in you. Believe in your vision. Write it down. Run with it. Go with it. Dare to dream big. All right? Big salary, big promotion, big business, big relationship. Do it because you have the ability to manifest it in your life. And until next time, my dear Taurus, please remember that divine revelation is not about suspicions or paranoia. It is not about suspicions about who's done what to who, because most of the time we are the ones that have done it to ourselves and we just need to fix it. And number two, and it is not paranoia because paranoia tends to go ahead and accuse everybody else and not taking accountability for our own action. It's time to take accountability. All right. So until next time, my dear Taurus, this has been a wonderful reading for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I pray blessings over blessings over blessings and joy and laughter and all the goodness that the month of April is bringing you.